that you have your belt, or you have your strap, or you have just a dressing gown belt, or scarf. Scarf will do also. We're going to use this for later for stretches. And I just want to say, I thought we'd do today more stretches for the neck and the shoulders. How's your neck doing today? Okay, how's your shoulders? So we start with nice stretchings. And let's do a few deep breaths. So you can close your eyes, or you can keep your eyes open, lengthen, take your shoulders back, relax your shoulder blades flat on your upper back. Back of the head moving slightly back to elongate your neck. And then close your eyes, or keep your eyes open, take a few deep breaths. See if you can lengthen a little more as you inhale. And as you exhale, just exaggerate a little more with your tummy muscles. Exhale and draw your tummy muscles in. And again, inhale, expand and lengthen just a little bit more. And as you exhale, use your tummy muscles. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your belly button in. And so on. Big, expansive breath. Take another couple of deep breaths. Very good. And then open your eyes. And just make sure that you sit comfortably with your back upright. You might sit on a block or on a folded blanket. Yeah, and it's very important when we do neck and shoulders exercise to be very comfortable with your back upright. Okay, just make yourself comfortable now. Great. Okay, so let's take shoulders back. Okay, and back of the head back. And if you're not sure what it means, taking back of the head back, think about doing just a little double chin like that. Double chin. So the back of the head and your ears moving back. We want to keep the neck long. So keep your neck long and then drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Exhale and take a deep breath here. And just check how you feel. How's the right side and left side of the neck? Try to soften both sides. Very good. And then inhale, come back. And again, just a little double chin to keep back of the neck long. And drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Okay, that's great. And soften the right side and the left side of the neck. And then come back again. And check your neck is long. Right ear to your right shoulder. And again, soften both sides of the neck. Relax. Release unnecessary tension. Inhale, come back. And again, neck is long. Exhale, left ear to your left shoulder. And again, soften, relax. Nice, gentle stretch. On your next inhale, come back. And again, elongate your neck. Again, moving your ears back, keeping your neck long. And we're going to look over the right shoulder. Just looking gently over the right shoulder, checking how you feel. And that left shoulder is still back. Okay, not forwards. That left shoulder is back. And then come back to the middle. Looking over the left. Nice and gently. That right shoulder is still back, not moving forward. And then come back. We do it again. Inhale, elongate your neck. Exhale, looking over the right. And now I want you to look into the corner of your right eye. So we're going to move a little bit further. Okay, looking into the corner of that right eye, maybe even looking behind you. And the left shoulder, still back. On your next inhale, come back. Okay, again, elongate your neck. Exhale, looking over the left shoulder. And then looking into the corner of your left eye. So we just want to stretch a little bit deeper here. Those muscles that connect your eyes to your neck. And then come back. Let's just roll the shoulders. Move your head, just relax, soften. Okay, and watch me for a moment. So the next movement, we're going to do this. We're going to bring chin to the chest. And as you're going to lift your head, you're going to draw your chin in like that. like exaggerating your double chin, double chin, double chin, double chin, and then you're going to look upwards. And we're going to repeat that 4 times. So nice and easy. Whatever is happening in your neck and shoulders, please do listen to your body and don't work over pain. So let's find that joy in the movements. Okay, exhale, chin to your chest. And as you inhale, lifting your head and you're moving the back of the head back, your ears back, basically exaggerating your double chin, and look up. Now exhale, chin to your chest. And again, inhale, lifting your head, chin in, back of the neck is long, look up. Again, exhale, chin to your chest. Inhale, lifting your head, doing double chin, shoulders back, look up. We do once more. Exhale, chin to your chest. And as you're lifting your head, double chin, double chin. This is what we do in raised cobra. So if you know that posture. And then exhale, bring your head back where you started. And again, roll your shoulders, relax. Maybe just look from side to side. Okay, great. And the next movement, we're going to do this. Rolling from shoulder to shoulder, just in front of your body, from shoulder to shoulder. And trying to let go of all unnecessary tension. Gently from shoulder to shoulder, soft and lovely movements. Relaxing all the unnecessary tension. Few times like so. Then checking how you feel. How's the neck today? How's the shoulders? Great. And then come back to the middle. Okay, lift your head. Okay, and again, just roll your shoulders. Soften, soften, soften. Very good. And then come on your all fours, and we do more stretches for the shoulders and the cat and the cow stretch. So come on your all fours like so, and you have hands beneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. And now I want you to just soften and melt between the shoulder blades. Soften, soften, soften. And then press with your hands into the floor and round. And again, exhale, soften, soften, soften. So this is what you want between the shoulder blades. Soften, soften, soften. Then press into the floor and stretch. So this is get around now. And again, exhale, soften and melt the back of the heart. And then inhale and stretch. We do twice more. Again, exhale, soften between the shoulder blades. Inhale and round. Let's do it again. Exhale, soften, 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 soften. And then stretch. Okay, now soften. Okay, and look up. So this is your cow stretch. Exhale, chin to your chest and round, tummy in. This is your cat stretch. Inhale, abdomen down. Again, find that softness between your shoulder blades. Look up. And again, exhale and round. Continue. Inhale, soften between your shoulder blades. Lift your heart, look up. Exhale and round. We do once more. Again, soften and melt between the shoulder blades. Lift. Very good. And then exhale and round. Now bring your back parallel to the floor in neutral position. Step back with your knees. Okay, and we do down facing dog slower. Let's do it slower. Move the hips back. Now soften between your shoulder blades and squeeze your shoulders. So you're squeezing towards each other. Keep that energy. Okay, squeeze your arms and then come up. With the strong shoulders, lift your hips upwards. Press all finger pads into the floor. Sport walk a few times, stretching the back of the legs gently. Okay. Nice gentle stretch. Just check how you feel. How's your hamstrings today? How the lower back? Still have strong shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Well done. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Look between your hands. Bend your knees and walk. Walk towards your hands into your forward bend. Listen to your lower back now. Bend your knees if you need. Squeeze the legs towards each other. Then take your hands to the hips. Lift your elbows, shoulders. Lift your chin. Squeeze the legs and come up. Squeeze, 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 and come up standing. And then exhale and relax and soften, soften your shoulders. Now find the strap or the belt. So I have this yoga strap with me, but you might have just the belt from your dressing gown or the scarf. Okay, and we're going to hold that belt very, very wide, so wide. So when you take your arms behind you, there's almost no effort. Okay, almost no effort. Okay, so nice and gently. Okay, and again, inhale and stretch. Exhale, bring the belt down. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, take your arms behind, almost no effort. Very gentle, tiny stretch. Okay, this is lovely warm up. Okay, well done. And keep moving. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, bring the belt down. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it down. We do once more. Okay, inhale. Exhale, bring the belt down. Well done. Coming back to the center, and we're going to bring the hands now closer. So let's measure about 2 hips width between your hands. And again, stretch. So now we're not going to take that belt behind. We're just going to stretch here. Okay, lovely stretch. Stretch the stretch. Now squeeze your shoulders at the back. Lengthen the tailbone. Engage your tummy muscles. And I want you to just bring your chin to your chest. Now find again the little bit of more space between your shoulder blades. Squeeze. And as you lift in your head now, do the double chin, double chin, double chin, moving the back of the head back. And maybe you can move your arms a little bit more back. So if it's too much for the lower back, think about squeezing the legs and not moving the hips forward. Okay, just moving, maybe moving, exaggerating here with the hips, moving the hips a little bit more back. You still have hollow back here. Okay, well done. Stretch the stretch. Do a little bit of double chin. Lift your chin a little if that's alright with your neck. And then come back. Exhale, come back. Roll your shoulders. Relax, relax, relax. Well done. Now, if that was enough intensity, stay with that space. Or maybe move your hands even closer. Now, hips width apart between your hands. So this is, be careful with your shoulders. This is intensity will grow. So you listen to your body, please. Okay. Now, inhale again. Stretch your arms. Lengthen. From the hips to your armpits, lengthen, lengthen. Now let's squeeze the legs, engage your tummy muscles, and lower your chin to your chest. Again, stretch up, squeeze your shoulders at the back, and again, as you lift in your head, move the back of the head back. Do your double chin again, double chin, and then move your arms back. Okay, lifting your chin just a little, be comfortable, ears moving back, and the shoulders moving back, and the belt back. And it doesn't matter how far you go. Watch your lower back. Engage your tummy muscles. Keep the length. Keep lengthening, lengthening away from the hips. And then come back. Inhale and come back. Exhale, relax. Let's just roll the shoulders. Soften, soften, soften. Relax. We're going to use probably the belt once more. If you can reach your hands behind. So this is how it goes. We're going to try to reach hands behind. So if this is you, hands touching, or maybe just hold the belt behind, like so. Yeah, let's do that together. Right arm up, left to the side, lengthen, and then see if you can hold your hands, yeah, or just hold that belt behind. Okay. Hold the belt if you need it. Yeah, very good. We're going to fold that arm forward, right arm forward. Draw your arm back into your shoulder joint, and then stretch your elbow up and up and up. Squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. You relax your neck. Make sure that your neck is long and soft. And how's your lower back doing? Let's lengthen the tailbone and engage the tummy muscles just a little bit more. Squeeze your tummy muscles in. You hold the belt or hold the hands there at the back. Deep breathing. Tummy in. Strong core muscles, still lengthening upwards. Another deep breath. And then relax. Relax your arms and just shake, 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 shake. Roll your shoulders, relax, relax, relax. And we change direction. If you're using the belt, bring the belt now on top of your left shoulder. Okay, and we stretch, left arm up, right to the side, lengthen. And then see if you can fold one arm, then another arm, hold the belt if you need it. Well, very good. Or hold your hands. And we're going to do a little adjustment here. Fold your arm forward. And you want to draw your arm back into your shoulder joint. And then straight your elbow up and up and up. I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Okay, and again, relax your neck. Soften your neck, relax. Okay, whatever is happening in your shoulders, please don't work over pain. Tummy muscles in. Just draw again, tummy muscles in. Tailbone down between the sitting bones. Tummy muscles engaged. Lower back is comfortable. Great. On your next inhale, relax. Okay, and shake your arms. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, roll your shoulders. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, very good. Last movement. Another one for the shoulders. And it's great. So this is my yoga teacher used to say, it should be on prescription. So this is for everyday stretch. For everyday use stretch. So you find somewhere space at the wall. So find yourself space. Just for your hand. Just for your hand. And one option, okay, I'm just going to move trinkets here. So one option, when you have your finger pads like that, touching the wall with your finger pads. Let's try it. Let's all try. Okay, so the finger pads, and when you're looking at that hand, your hand is lower than the shoulder. The hand is lower than the shoulder. Okay, the wall. And the hand like a Spider-Man hand, just your finger pads touching the wall. Okay, now let's lengthen through the sides. Inhale. Now take your shoulders back and squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. For this arm, for the left arm, open your hand, palm facing upwards perhaps. Okay, let's do a little bit of double chin. Okay, now you want to press your finger pads into the wall, and you already have nice stretch on the front of your chest. You probably have stretch here, okay, and maybe a little bit more at the back. Okay, so make sure that your elbow bent as you start. Okay, and perhaps this is enough. Just stay with that, or maybe on one spot. Okay, as your right hand on the wall, we're going anti-clockwise direction. Just join on one spot. Just on one spot. Just join and join and join. And you feel great stretch. So you feel lovely stretch here in the front. Can you lift your chest, lift your sternum, squeeze your shoulders at the back. Breathe deeply. Okay, and your neck is comfortable. Just make sure neck is comfortable. This is a lovely stretch. Okay, opening the chest. Use your shoulder blades, lifting the back of the heart and open. Okay, enjoy the stretch. Take another deep breath. And then come back. Exhale and come back. And let's just shake the arms. Again, roll your shoulders, soften, soften, soften. So you probably noticed there's lots of openness. We create lots of space. And this is very useful if you sit at the desk for a long time, you're at the gadgets, you know, the shoulders getting like that rounded. But it's nice to come up and stretch. So let's do another hand. So again, find somewhere space at the wall. So, and your finger pads. Okay, like a Spider-Man hand. Okay. Hand is lower than the shoulder. Inhale and lengthen through the sides. Take your shoulders back, the back of the head back. Lift your chin a little. And now squeeze your shoulder blades at the back. Lift the back of the heart. And maybe this is enough. Or maybe you can just join. Again, on one spot. Okay, anti-clockwise direction now. Breathing deeply into your chest. Keep relaxing your neck. Okay, your lower back is happy. Tailbone between the sitting bones. Tummy muscles just a little in. Okay, have a good stretch. Lovely. And breath. Don't forget about your breath. Expanding your chest. Lift your sternum. That's nice. Lovely stretch. I really enjoy that stretch. And then come back. Exhale, come back. Come back and again, just give your arms a little shake. Just roll your shoulders, relax, relax, relax. Okay, well done everyone. So that was good stretch. So come to the front of your mat and we do salutation to the sun. Okay, space between your feet. Hips width apart or a little wider. Listen to your lower back. Okay, take your hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, very gentle back bend or just straighten upwards. And as you exhale, forward bend. Bend your knees if you need, especially for the first forward bend. Now inhale, straight forward. And as you exhale, squeeze the legs and bow. And we do it again. Inhale, lengthening and straighten forward. Exhale, bow a little deeper. We do another 3 rounds. Inhale and stretch. Exhale and bow. Inhale, lengthening away from the hips. Exhale and bow. Continue. Deep breath in and stretch. Exhale and bow. We do last round. Inhale. Exhale, bow over your strong, steady legs. Now hands by the side of your heels, right foot back. High leg lunge or knee down. If you feel high leg lunge too much, bring your back knee down and take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, step back into the plank or half plank. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your shoulders at the back. Tailbone moving towards your heels. Inhale. And as you exhale, knees, elbows, or maybe just bend your elbows and then lie down on your tummy. Point your toes back. Let's exaggerate with the shoulders. Lift your shoulders, squeeze your shoulders at the back. Lengthen the tailbone. Come up to raised cobra and do your double chin, double chin, double chin. Back of the neck long. Maybe lift your chin a little. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back and stretch. Lengthen, lengthen forward. Keep your shoulders lifted. Let's squeeze the shoulders at the back more. Toes under, down facing dog, or come on your all fours if you need. And then down facing dog. Lift your sitting bones high. Press all finger pads into the floor. And push your thigh bones back, heels down. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Look between your hands, right leg up, step forward, or bring your knees down, and then step forward with your right. You can help with your hand, right foot forward, take a deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, step into your forward bend. Squeeze your legs. Press down with your feet and come up. And it's okay to have your knees bent when you come up. Salute to the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. Left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and stretch. Exhale, forward bend. Strong legs. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale and stretch forward. Lengthen away from the hips. Exhale, squeeze your legs and bow. Hands by the side of your heels, left foot back. High leg lunge or knee down. Just choose your option. What is more suitable for you? Inhale. And as you exhale, step back. Plank or half plank. Let's squeeze the arms. Squeeze your shoulders. This is my cuckoo clock. Lengthen the tailbone. Inhale. And as you exhale, knees, elbows, or your elbows. Point your toes back. Come up to raised cobra, slower. Lengthening the tailbone, lift. Can you move your shoulders lower, away from your ears? Can you do a little bit of double chin again? Lift your chin a little. Inhale. And as you exhale, drag your hands back. Carry your heart forward. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Toes under, down facing dog. Deep breath. Pressing all finger pads into the floor. Let's just check your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Try not to stand on your wrists. More energy on your finger pads. Four corners of the hands. And then stretch back. On your next inhale, on your tiptoes, look between your hands. Left leg up. Step forward. Or again, help with your hand. Bring your left foot forward. Back where you started. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tummy muscles in, and step forward with the strong tummy muscles. Squeeze the legs, press down with your feet and come up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Salute to the sun. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. Take your hands to the hips And we step back with the right foot back, warrior one pose. And take your feet wider to the edges of your mat. Then bend your front knee. And let's check front knee above your front ankle, hips facing forward. And let's check the lower back. Lengthen the tailbone, engage your tummy muscles. So we try to keep those core muscles supporting the lower back. And stretch your arms. Inhale, lengthen away from the hips. Bring your hands together. Take your hands at the back of your head and think about your armpits moving back. You want your arm bones snugly in your shoulder joints, then lean back to your hands and lift your chest. So this is a gentle back bend, shoulders opening, armpits moving back, deep breathing. Inhale. And as you exhale, stretch your arms upwards and then lean forward and hold your knee. Just place your hands on your knee. And we're going to do the calf stretch. You know what we did in the calf stretch? We move the hips back and we try to lift the tailbone, creating curve on the lower back, and you lift your chest. So this should feel nice for the lower back. As the thigh bones moving back, we create more space for the lower back. And then look down, touch the floor. Step back to down facing dog. Stepping back, and let's do sport walking. Sport walk. And I want you to squeeze your shoulders at the back again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Strong shoulders. Sport walk. And then change inside. Inhale. On your tiptoes. Look between your hands. Right leg up. Step forward. All knees down. And then right foot forward. Look at your left foot and hop to the left. Place your foot flat. Come up with your hands on your front knee. Let's do this cat stretch on the pelvis. Tailbone between the sitting bones, tummy in, and come up, warrior one. Stretch your arms upwards. Okay, bring your hands together. Hands at the back of your head, thinking about your shoulders. Armpits moving back. You're going to lean back to your head and breathe. Tummy muscles strong. Squeeze in, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, comfortable with your neck. Comfortable with your shoulders. Another deep breath. And then stretch your arms. Stretch. And then stretch forward. And again, touch your knee with your hands. Place your hands there and do the calf stretch. Moving the hips back, trying to lift the tailbone, lifting the chest. So this is what we want, just a little bit more space for the lower back. That's it. Look down, touch the floor. Step back, down facing dog. Sport walk again. And we're going to do that a few times and then stretch completely through the whole back of the body. Push the hips back, heels down towards the floor. Enjoy the stretch. On your next inhale, come up on your tiptoes, bring your knees down to the floor, and please be seated comfortably. Maybe just sit on your heels like so, with your toes under. That gives you a lovely stretch for your feet, for your toes, or maybe just sit on the floor and be comfortable. So I'm going to show you the dancer pose. Dancer pose is a balance. And as we worked a lot with the shoulders, we prepared the shoulders for that lovely stretch. And I show you first how it looks. You can use the wall, you need to face the wall if you're using the wall, or you do freestanding. So freestanding looks like that. You're holding one foot, you're going to lengthen the tailbone, tummy in, your arm moving into your shoulder joint, and then you're going to pivot forward, the top arm still reaching upwards, you press your foot into your hand and lift as far as you can. If you feel you need the wall, you come to the wall, you hold one foot and another hand walking up and up and up the wall, and maybe you can let go, maybe not. Okay, so let's try it together. So take your right foot, hold your right foot, and you stretch your left arm forward first, then draw your arm into your shoulder joint, and then stretch. Or maybe you're holding the wall. You're holding the wall with your left hand, and that's okay. Okay. Let's stretch upwards, tummy in, tailbone just a little between the sitting bones, and then pivoting forward. Okay, press your right foot into your hand and lift. So that left arm reaching up and back, up and back. That's very good. And it doesn't matter how far you go, just take a moment, find your balance with the easy breath, easy, steady breathing. Great, everyone. And then come back. Come back. Okay. Give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. And we change side. Okay. Hold in your left. Hold your left foot. And then stretch your right arm. Draw your arm into the shoulder joint. And then stretch your arm upwards. Okay. Do you need to hold the ball? Hold the ball with your fingers. Inhale. And as we exhale, pivot forward. Okay, take your time. Look straight ahead. It's okay to hold the ball if you need, that's it. Well done. Press your back foot, your left foot into your hand and lift a little higher. Deep breath. Easy, steady breathing. Well done. I can see some of you on my screen very well. Deep breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, come out. Okay. Give your legs a little shake. Okay. Well done, everyone. Let's sit on the floor. Okay. If you're happy to sit from the spot, follow me. Okay. Stretch your arms in front. And as you exhale, go halfway. Just do halfway. Just check how you feel today. Is that okay for you to go into the squat? Or maybe not. And come up. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe a little lower. Halfway or a little lower. Okay, don't worry to go lower if it's not comfortable for your knees. Come back. We go all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. If it's okay, go all the way down. Then bring your hands perhaps together and elbows against your knees. Take your knees a little wider. Deep breath. Engage your core muscles. Take another deep breath. Lovely stretch for the hips and the lower back. And then we're going to sit on the floor. Hold the floor if you need. Like so. Hold the floor and then sit. Stretch your legs in front and give your legs a little shake. Relax. Well done. We're going to the forward bend. Okay. Forward bend. So if you're not comfortable with your lower back sitting upright, grab the folded blanket or the block and sit on the block. Okay. And we're going to do right leg. Bend your right. Point your toes, like so. Take your heel into the groin. And this is where you're going to check again the lower back. Are you sitting straight? Or do you need to sit on the folded blanket? Okay. Take a little bit more space between the sitting bones. Take your hands back. Inhale. And lengthen. Keep that length. Exhale. The heart reaching forward. Let's observe that front leg. Press your heel into the floor. Spread your toes. Second toe definitely reaching upwards. Inhale again, stretch. Exhale, reach forward with your heart. Okay. Do it once more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, the heart reaching forwards. Maybe you can hold your foot with one hand, another hand on the floor, Spider-Man hand. Or maybe you can do two hands, but don't worry, you just can hold the floor behind. This is also a very good option. Inhale, extending. Exhale, stretching forward. Okay, one hand or two hands, it doesn't matter. On each inhale, stretching. Exhale, softening between the shoulder blades and moving into your forward bend. Okay. On each inhale, lengthening from the hips to the armpits. Exhale, softening between the shoulder blades. Nice and easy stretch. You don't have to hold your foot, you can just have your hands there and enjoy the stretch. On your next inhale, come back. Inhale, come back. Stretch your legs, give your legs a little shake. Relax, relax, relax. And we change sides. I'm going to sit to your next side. Yeah, left leg, bend, point your toes, take that heel into the groin, and again make space between the sitting bones. Okay, how's your back doing? Do you need to sit on the block or on folded blanket? Inhale and stretch. Exhale, tummy in and folding forwards. Let's again check that front leg. Press your heel down, second toe definitely reaching up and your toes active. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, softening between the shoulder blades. Neck is comfortable and long. Maybe again do that little double chin to keep the neck long. Okay, and so on, breathing deeply. Maybe you can hold your foot, maybe not, and it doesn't matter. Listen to your body. Inhale, extending away from the hips. Exhale, folding. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Listening to your body. We try to have a good stretch, enjoyable stretch. Yeah, sometimes lots of effort requires. Yeah, sometimes it's easy. And that's okay, we just accept all the experience, what we have today. Deep breath. On your next inhale, come back. Inhale and come back. Exhale, relax your legs and give your legs a little shake. Relax, 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 and then please sit into the child pose. So if you're not sure, child pose looks like that. Big toes touching, knees as wide as your mat, and then you're going to sit back on your heels and stretch your arms. And what I want you to do, keep your finger pads on the floor, lift your armpits, so you have that a little bit more space for your shoulders. And just relax there. And I want you to use your finger pads, press into the floor, and you push the hips a little bit more back. So this is gentle, gentle stretch. Great. Finger pads on the floor, and you push the hips back. Maybe your head can touch the floor, maybe not, and it doesn't matter. Okay. Just have this lovely, gentle, passive stretch. On your next inhale, lift your head and then slide your hands to your knees. Okay, well done. Sit comfortably. Watch me for the next posture. We're going to do this great stretch. It is the back bend, the bridge pose. And options for your shoulders. If your shoulders tight, you have lovely option for the elbows bent and just keep your arms here. So your feet parallel, hips width apart. You wiggle your shoulders, shoulder blades flat. Inhale, press your arms into the floor, lift your chest, and then lift the hips. Check with your lower back. If it's too much, what you do, you soften your groins, you soften your buttocks, so the lower back is very comfortable here, and the back bend happens here, in your upper spine. You breathe deeply, maybe interlace your fingers, roll the shoulders closer, press your arms into the floor stronger, and lift your chest higher. For your legs, you're going to squeeze the legs and you're going to push your knees forward. So we're still stretching the front of the body. And if it's very comfortable, lower back is clear, maybe you can do one leg, point your toes, take a deep breath, and then change your side. When you finish, do it gradually, move your arms to the sides, buttocks go down first, parts of your back, then you're going to relax your legs, just give your legs a little shake, and we do second round. Okay, so let's do it together. I'll do it with you if you need to watch. So lie down on your back, then bend your knees and check space between your feet, hips width apart. And if you look at the side, you see your knees above your heels. So this is good alignment. You wiggle your shoulders, shoulder blades flat, bend your elbows. Now press your arms into the floor, elbows and your shoulders, lift your heart, and then lift the hips. Do it slow, listen to your lower back, you don't have to come up very high. Squeeze your feet and your shins, press your arms into the floor, lift your chest. Okay, and maybe this is enough. You can stop here, or interlace your fingers beneath your back, roll the shoulders closer, press your arms into the floor, lift your chest higher, and maybe even lift one leg up. Take a deep breath. Press your arms a little stronger into the floor. And then change, take another leg if you're doing legs. Okay, lift your leg up. Okay, press your arms into the floor, breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale, bring your feet down, remove your arms, and then push your hips down first. Place them down, then parts of your back, and then straighten your legs and give your legs a little shake. Just relax, relax, relax your legs. And we do once more. Second time is always easier. Okay, let's do it. Feet on the floor, hips width apart, elbows bent. Press your arms into the floor. Lift your chest, lift your heart, and then the hips. Lift, check your feet very strongly planted on the floor. Squeeze your shins in, knees moving forward. And maybe this is enough. Or interlace your fingers, roll the shoulders closer to each other. Press your arms into the floor and breathe into your chest. And maybe again do the legs, one leg. Deep breath, or just stay there with your feet planted strongly, knees moving forward. Strong legs and lots of space to breathe. Okay, change your legs if you do the legs. Another leg up. Breathing into your chest. Imagine that the sternum is expanding, your rib cage is expanding as you breathe in deeply. And then slowly release. Arms to the sides. Buttocks go down first. Parts of your back. Stretch your legs. Give your legs a little shake. Shake, shake, shake. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, now I want you again find that strap or the belt. Okay, so and if you're not sure, just watch me for a second. So we're going to bring that belt or the scarf around the ball of the foot. And then we're going to straighten another leg and we're going to stretch that leg from side to side, nice and gently. Just checking your hamstrings, inner hamstrings, outer hamstrings, and the middle of the hamstrings. So let's do that. Okay. I have this little message on my screen, the battery is low. Okay, let's just check my battery on my computer. Okay. Okay. Let's just check all the connections. Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, just not plugged in properly. All fine now. I am back. Let's do this stretch. So, the belt around your right foot. Okay, and just stretching that right leg. Very good. And what you do, if you're comfortable with your lower back, straighten your left leg. Straighten your left leg on the floor. You push the hips into the floor. Tummy muscles in. And we're going to just play with this leg. We're going to take that leg maybe to the right, then to the left. Okay, nice and gently. Nice and gently. Just checking where you have this most tight hamstrings, most tightness. Okay. Or just maybe just stand there and holding that belt. And maybe this is just enough stretch. Okay. All nice and gently moving from side to side. Just giving lovely stretch. How's your core muscles? Can you squeeze your tummy muscles in? Engage your tummy. And just moving that leg. And you don't have to move far. So you probably already feel the most tightness. So, and if you feel the so tight, muscles so tight, but stay there. Just stay there for a moment. Okay, stay and breathe. And try to release that tightness. As you exhale, use your exhale. Just releasing that tightness. Okay, I'm doing it with you if you need to look on the screen. Taking to one side, checking the middle of the hamstrings, then taking the leg to the other side. Okay, very good. Lovely stretch. Take another couple of deep breaths on this side before changing side. It's a lovely stretch. And you can control the intensity with the belt. Right, let's change side. Take another foot, bring the belt around the ball of your left foot. Okay, and stretch. Okay, and if it's okay, with your back again, check if you can straighten your other leg on the floor. Okay, holding that belt, take a moment, and again start to make movements. To one side, then to the other side. And you can change your hands as well as you're moving your leg to one side, then to the other side. And find that most tight hamstring. Maybe stay there for a little while. Lovely stretch. And when you're moving your leg sort of into the twist, then you have this IT band stretch as well. So you have runners or people who walk a lot, you might feel this is where you need a little bit more stretch outside of the thigh. Okay, moving and checking how's the hamstrings. Enjoy the stretch. Finding again that element of enjoyment when we practice. Strong, flexible muscles means we have strong, flexible joints. Okay. Muscles which support the joints, and this is the hamstrings, which is very important for your hips, for the lower back, for the freedom of movements. Okay, let's take another deep breath. And then release the belt. Just move the belt to the side, and bring your knees to your chest, and let's rock from side to side. Rocking and rolling, rocking and rolling. Clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. Well done. And then roll over to your right hand side. I'm going to quickly remind you about the shoulder stand, half shoulder stand, or the block under the hips. Beginners, or if you already know that you just need a block, so this is your option. Or the folded blanket if you don't have a block. So block or folded blanket under the hips, and you stretch your legs upwards. Okay, and this is nice and relaxing. Take a minute here. Or if you're happy to go to full shoulder stand or shoulder stand, so this is how you go. You check your shoulders, shoulder blades flat. You lift your chin and check the base of the neck is lifted off the floor. You don't want to keep touching the floor with the base of the neck. And then come up, half shoulder stand, my chin still lifted, base of the neck not on the floor. Or maybe you can go a little further. For the full shoulder stand, again my chin lifted, my head tilted back, I don't feel my neck on the floor. And if you're happy to go to plow pose, check with one leg, then with another leg, or maybe 2 feet. And maybe even interlace your fingers and press your arms into the floor. Lovely shoulder stretch here. And then when you finish, come back to the middle, bend your knees, hold the floor, and slowly unroll vertebra by vertebra. So let's try to do this. Okay, if you need to watch, I'm doing it with you. So when you're setting your foundation, you wiggle your shoulders, shoulder blades flat on the floor. Lift your chin. Take one hand at the base of the neck and check the base of the neck is lifted off the floor. So you might want to exaggerate. Lift your chin, head back, and then come up. Catch your hips, half shoulder stand. Take a moment, breathe. Engage your legs and your tummy muscles, and then lift your feet high for the full shoulder stand perhaps. But don't worry, you don't have to do everything. Again, chin lifted. Breathe in deeply. And slow. Breath is relaxed. All the energy rising up. Neck is comfortable. If you go to plow pose, touch the floor with one foot, just check
Is that suitable for you? Can you touch the floor? Or maybe not today, and that's alright. And maybe you can do 2 feet. And then interlace your fingers and press your arms into the floor. Again, check your neck, comfortable. 30 seconds would be enough in the plow pose, in this posture. 30 seconds is just good time for this intensive stretch. So when you come back, don't rush. Bend your knees. Hold the floor. And then let's slowly unroll vertebra by vertebra. Slowly, slowly unrolling. And then place your feet on the floor and roll your head from side to side. Let's just relax the neck. Relax from side to side. Do it a few times. Easy for your neck. And then roll over to your right hand side. Come up to the sitting and find a blanket. So what I suggest for relaxation, you're going to find that blanket and we're going to roll that sausage. So you have this little sausage and I show you options. You can have a couple of options here. This can go under your shoulder blades as we work through the shoulders, and if that's alright with your shoulders, you can use that for your shoulders. So when you place that under the shoulder blades, so this roll goes under the shoulder blades like that, and you're going to take your head back, support your head with the block or the cushion, and you take your arms to the sides, and you take your legs to the side, and you can stay here for relaxation time for your shavasana. Okay, if that's comfortable, watch yourself, watch your shoulders. And also you can try this option when this roll goes for your spine. So you have that for your spine. Make sure you have little space here. I'm not sitting next to that roll. I have this space, okay, for my lumbar spine. And then I'm going to lie down on that roll, taking the arms to the sides, okay, block for your head or the cushion for your head, and you take your arms to the sides. And again, this is lovely gentle openness and a passive stretch. Okay, so let's try that. Let's try. You can try both of them and check which is most comfortable for you. I'm just going to look on the screen. Okay, and okay, lie down maybe like that, with the spine on the blanket, or maybe that blanket across your shoulders, across your shoulder blades. So please try it. And you can choose which one is more comfortable for you. You can try them both. Lovely, I can see some of you enjoying the stretch. Some of you trying different options, great. Lovely. And if this is okay, stay during the relaxation. Anytime when you feel you need to move it to the side and just lie down on the floor, feel free.